All right, guys, here's a quick video on volumes of prisms and cylinders. These are pretty straightforward because most of the time you're going to deal with triangular prisms and cylinder prisms or cylindrical kind of shapes. So let's tackle the triangular one first. I wish I had a little piece of something that was triangular shaped so I could show you a little three-dimensional piece, but I don't, laying here on my desk. So the idea is this, is that we're always, when we're dealing with volume, we talked about it, area of a base times its height. Well, you got to kind of look at it a little differently, and you can do it whichever way you want. But what we really got to watch out for is the idea that a triangle is half. So if we take this and turn it on its end like this, see if I can draw this right. And let's see here. This could get ugly, people. And we'll go back like this, and we'll go up like that, and we're going to say this is now 15 inches high. Well, if we draw it with a triangle up here, now we're talking about this being 4 and this being 3. That's a horrible drawing, but if you notice what I did is I tilted this up, and that's a horrible artistic idea, but I never claimed I was an artist. So if we look at this area here, I'll take this right here. And I shouldn't do it in pen so I can erase it, but this area here is 3 and 4. So if we look at the area, the volume, we need the area of the base, which is 1/2 3 times 4. Remember, triangle, if we look at a triangle like this, and this side's 3 and this side's 4, the triangle is always half of a rectangle or half of a quadrilateral piece. So we really don't need this piece, so we always take half of what our answer is, and that's where the answer comes from there. That's the base of, that's the area of the base, and its height now is 15. So we end up with 12, 6 times 15, which is going to be 90. And this would be, since there's no, we'll just call it units cubed. Remember, volume is always in units cubed. So the recurring theme around volumes of three-dimensional objects is if we can find a base. So the one in the book, they take this and they give you 7 centimeters, and they make a cylinder out of it here, and they say, I believe the height is 12 centimeters. So now if we're looking at the base, this is the base right here. If that's the base of this whole thing, then we know that the area of this is equal to pi r squared. So our big B, the area of the base, is equal to pi r squared because it's a circle. Our r is 7. So now we've got pi times 7 squared. So we now know that B is equal to 49 pi. Well, my volume is always the area of the base times the height. So we're going to take volume. We have our base area, which is 49 pi, times 12. And that's going to be 488, no, 588. Let's double check that and see if that's right. It's way bigger than that. 10. No. Yeah, that's about it. 500, so 12 times 49 is 588 pi, or approximately, times 3.14, 1,822.8 cubic centimeters. Okay, so again, when we're dealing with volumes and prisms, so we're talking about finding the area of the base and then multiplying it by its height. It doesn't matter what shape you're dealing with. So if I want to find the volume of this piece here, I would find the area. Oops. I would find the area of this, let's say. So I'd find the area of this rectangle and I would multiply it by the height, and that would give me the volume. If I was going to find the area of this cylinder here, forget the little clip right there. If I was going to find this, I would find the area of the circle here using pi r squared, and I would multiply it by the total height right there. So that's the idea, the same idea behind this one here. So we're finding the base, multiplying it by the height. So as you guys do your projects, if you choose to, and you end up using, let's say, I have my water jug here. It's pretty big. So if we end up using the hydro flask as, let's say, VIP, you're going to set this up and you're going to calculate the area of the base here, and you're going to multiply it by its full height, and that'll give you the volume of that building. So other than that, that's 15.4, guys. Have a good time.